Welcome back to Brush Up Your Game, and these are the Voyages. Today, Tony and I are playing Operation Fort Knox. This was the mission that came with Sphere 4270. Is that the right one, Tony?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, the original Borg Sphere. And it's a pretty straightforward mission, at least from the Borg side. Kill the Federation ship. But 70 points of Borg Sphere, which is pretty cool. 60 points of Fed. So for all of you who enjoy putting more stuff on your ship, this is a mission for you. And from the Fed side of it, lots of weird stuff. You got a beam an away team in, send a bunch of captain crew in there. Your shields go down the round you beam them in. Then you got to get roll attack dice for every member on your away team. You get a mission token for every hit crit you get. If you get two, then you're successful in extracting the transwarp drive or transwarp coil from the Borg sphere. Then you got to beam the away team back, losing your shields again, and then it's get away or destroy the Borg sphere at that point. So, yeah, I I don't know. I have played this mission before in real life. Um, it is an immense challenge. Of course, I think I played the Fed side before Borg rule changes, and boy, that was even tougher. So we'll see. Tony, good luck.
Likewise.
And I shall enjoy playing a Borg sphere. I did not spare you any kindness in the way that I built this. So I guess
Oh, I'm losing some cards.
I did spare you the whatever the extra hull armor. So maybe that's a slight benefit from for you.
Are you talking the ablative hull armor?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's expensive. I understand why you'd leave that alone.
yeah. You know when you got 70 points,
Yeah.
but should be fun. All right, but you brought all the Borg specialists against me, so
I wanted to bring Hayes, but he's only good with your friends, and I only came with one ship. So
yeah. Uh, Hayes Hayes is a lot of fun in the first contact mission when you have friendly ships. So
yeah.
I'm sure he will show up when we inevitably do that. But Nechayev and Shelby are definitely not bad includes for this.
Yeah, they're gonna be good fun.
Um, Plus, Laska's nice little passive repair, and the Federation prototype's always good. It's and Task Force Commander's not a bad include either. So you got
My
some.
original thought was the shakedown cruise commander, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was thinking those four banks with the 90-degree turns would be kind of fun,
Ooh, yeah.
but this gave me extra attack and defense dice, so I thought that might make it more survivable.
More defense always good. So
Yeah, if I can roll them any kind of quality,
I
we'll see.
mean that's always my challenge.
Yeah,
All right, you ready to get after this?
I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and move,
Okay. Ooh.
and that's green because of Jordy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Admiral Forrest, and I'm gonna one bank towards you.
Okay.
And as my action, I'm gonna Task Force Commander.
Isn't Forest your action?
No, he's a free action because I'm on the Sovereign.
Ah.
If equipped with an Admiral, you can perform the equipped card's fleet action as a
As a
free
free
action
action.
this round.
Okay, cool.
So free Admiral
Yep.
Forrest every turn. But yeah, so as my action, I'm going to do Task Force Commander.
Got it. Sounds bad for me. I did
Yeah,
a
but you're not.
I did a 1 straight, and my action will be technological distinctiveness, and I will place a mission token.
Okay. Well, it was a pretty uneventful first round.
Yeah. I imagine very shortly you'll be in range, so.
I was hoping to get to you before you were fully loaded with your technological distinctiveness that I was fairly certain you would have.
I think at best I'm gonna be at 2 before you come in loaded for bear.
All right, are you ready for the next round?
I am indeed.
Okay. I'm going to green straight 6 again. And then I'm going to Admiral Forrest.
Does Oh, did you? Oh,
I
because
put
you
a time.
as read. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. I have you in range, so I'm going to Task Force Commander again.
Okay. Works for me. And that's it?
Yep.
Okay. I did a 1 spin to the left. And, well, I kind of don't see why I wouldn't just go in and use second of 5 right now. So I'm going to second of 5. And I get to get rid of any upgrade I want. And I mean, as tempting as it is to get rid of one of your crew, I think the thing that hurts you the most is losing advanced shields.
So I lose 2 shields right off the bat, or are they already there because I did it in the start of the game?
Um, my understanding is that you lose them right now because you don't possess the ability. You no longer have the 2 added to your ship shield value.
So I'm not just losing the action, but I'm also 2 shields down.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I get to attack you at range. Ooh.
That's super close. 4.3.
Okay, so range 2. Which means I get 7 dice because of technological distinctiveness.
Oh, I was supposed to get a free target lock with that.
You were?
Yeah, the Task Force Commander gives you a free target lock.
Ah, okay. Cool. Yeah, so I roll 7 dice. I have no quality. And that's okay. We'll see what happens. I landed a die on top of another die. Those don't matter. I have 3 hits and a crit.
Okay. I get 1 die for my ship, 1 die because of my ship's ability, 1 die because of Shelby, and 1 die because of Task Force Commander. So I'm at 4 defense.
Okay.
And I get to reroll blanks with Shelby.
And yeah. Okay.
And I can reroll the battle stations with Federation prototype, but they were both blanks. So
Oof.
no help. 2 evades.
So 2 shields.
Already lost those. Thank you.
Well, do it again.
All right.
I'm certain your attack on me is going to hurt more.
All right. So 7 dice.
Because it's 5 plus Nechayev plus
Right.
prototype.
Plus. No, I think Task Force Commander gives me 1.
That's what it is. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, so 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
I don't think I have any crew that add to it, so.
Okay.
And I get to reroll all my blinks because of Nechayev.
Yes. I know, you got a lot of...
I think that's the only thing, because this only affects defense dice. But I get a target lock too, so I can reroll battle stations with that.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so 7 dice. I'm just going to use Nechayev's ability to reroll these 3 blanks.
Okay.
I got a battle stations. Okay, that's it. 3 and a crit.
Well, I don't roll defense dice. Yeah, so I lose 4 shields. And there we go. Bye-bye 4 shields.
Nope.
So what are you likely to do? Probably that or that. I mean, you do get forest, so you could be very unpredictable. No. We'll see. You have lots of potential. There's all kinds of stuff you could be doing.
Okay. Are you planned?
I am planned.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and do my move. Take an auxiliary power.
I considered
sure go.
that. I did a 3 spin.
Okay.
To be right in front of you.
Nice.
And I'm going to target lock you. And when I target lock you, Ocular Implants gives me a free battle station. We'll do that. And that means I'm now rolling 8 dice. Right? Because we're range 1. Three, 6, 8. Oh, here. At the start of the combat phase, I'm
Is
gonna
that where we're at?
Yeah, I'm going to use transwarp signal. I'm going to remove your target lock token and give you
Okay.
an additional aux power.
That's super sweet of you.
The Borg are the gift that keep on giving.
Okay. Well, I'm going to remove your battle stations token with Vorik and place a scan token.
Okay.
Not that it does anything against the Borg, but...
No, but you got rid of my battle station token.
I did.
And I'm sure that will actually mess with me. I'll go ahead and spend my target lock, and we'll re-roll these 4. Yeah. There you go. You saved yourself 3 damage.
I'm super excited about that. Okay, Shelby gets to re-roll blanks. And Prototype gets to re-roll battle station.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 evades, 3 damage to my shields. They're all gone.
Okay.
Well, there's not much Sovereign left.
No, not really.
Getting on your ship's going to be a real challenge. Okay, I'm throwing 8 dice back at you.
Okay, I'm going to use feedback pulse. So half of it goes to you.
Makes sense.
But I take an aux power token.
Hope I roll crummy.
That's why I got rid of your target lock.
Did me a favor. Okay. So half of 5 is 3?
Yeah, and all crits become normal hits. It's rounded down.
Oh.
So it's
2. All right. 3 more and I'm done. Game over. Shortest game in history.
Now I'm very predictable. You know I'm going forward.
Yeah.
And I'm set when you are.
Set.
Okay.
So hopefully I don't bump you. I cleared you. I'm going to forest and do it again.
Okay.
No action, so I won't be beaming over. But I do have Laska, so I'm going to repair one of those damage you gave me.
Nice. Yeah. That works. I did a 3 green straight. And I'm going to target lock you and ocular implants for the battle station.
Well, bummer I can't stop you this time. This is going to hurt.
I mean, if you want, I could use the simulation tubules on you instead.
Oh, my shields are down.
Your shields are down. I could go assimilate somebody.
I don't think it's going to matter. You got one shot. And I mean, 9 dice or 8 dice is going to be really hard to stand up against.
See, using assimilation tubules almost feels like just being mean. I don't want to do that. I'll just make the attack. Oh. Ouch. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't, there's no way I can survive that. That one was a evade.
There was an evade there, yeah.
But I rolled a battle station, so 3, and then that's still 5?
Yeah. 5.
Yeah, that killed me.
Well, I... Ew. Was I too brutal in taking out your advanced shields? Is that what did it?
Well, I would have 2 health left right now if I had my shields. Plus, I would have had 3 more shields come back. But
yeah, transwarp signal was also kind of mean. I don't know. The Borg have tricks, and that's what people don't understand. Like 70 points of Borg, in the original Borg, was actually a big challenge to build. The new Borg, it's too many points. I was rooting for you to at least get an away team on me, though.
yeah, I didn't know how to make that happen. I wanted my stuff to be... I backed up because I thought you might crash and lose your actions because I was really counting on that. But then taking a second auxiliary power sucked because I was counting on just losing one action, not
2 rounds of it. Yeah.
And so yeah, that hurt. And then the fact that you didn't crash sucked. I was really hoping that you'd smush, but you didn't. So I figured if I turned, you were just going to shoot me and hurt me more. So getting close to that sphere is the only way I can win, but getting close to that sphere is lethal. So I don't know. It's a hard mission.
Yeah, I think feedback pulse also is not exactly a nice card.
No, throwing half my damage back at me when I'm throwing 8 or 7 dice, and that hurt a lot.
So at one point I had a build using multi-kinetic neutronic mines.
Oh, that would have been nasty too.
I think I had that instead of feedback pulse and Mazzotti. Yeah, those points line up. Because that's the other thing. I had a weapon slot. And I'm like, well... But I didn't know what kind of crew you were going to use. And if you used a crew to try to take something off of my ship... Because Fed have some of that. Not a ton, but they have a little bit.
It's hard to get in close. Turn your shields off against a Borg Sphere that's throwing 9 dice.
Yeah.
When you only have 5 hull. And I think 5's about the biggest Federation ship you can have. But...
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, unless I went with Deep Space Nine, but then I'd never catch you.
I mean, it would be interesting to see that build.
What?
The space station sneaks up on a Borg sphere and then proceeds to run away.
way out.
I'm not sure that thematically it works, but
I don't know that I could have flown that much better. The backup may have been a mistake, but I don't see the outcome being any different if I had done a bank instead or a turn.
Yeah, like my thinking was you were gonna do. I thought you were either going to do a backup or you were going to like turn to my left, turn to the outside, and then not turn, bank to the outside and then turn back in.
Yeah, that thought crossed my mind.
And I think if you do that, you at least set yourself up with an action after the fact. I don't know that that changes anything, but
Might have had crew on your ship, but I would have, yeah. I don't know. Maybe you would have assimilated one of my crew instead of turning off my target lock or whatever. I don't know.
Probably.
I think it's a real challenge to be on the Federation side.
I do too. I think it's only gotten harder with the new Borg stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I looked through the different sphere options, and I went, well, I could run 4270, but I don't need to split my fire for any reason. I don't want 970 or the one that came in the oversized cube, because that
It just lets you move extra after you come out, right?
Right. So I'm not doing that. So it's kind of 634 is a named sphere, or it's go generic.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I even cared about the named ability here. Maybe if it came up, but I kind of think just after building it, 70 points is too much for the Borg. They don't need 70 points anymore for this mission. I liked what you had going. I'd be interested. Sorry, what was that, Tony?
I think the ship build was good, and I think if my mission wasn't to get up in your face and beam my crew over, it would have been a different game.
Yeah.
Because I would have been able to snipe you. But I can't do the mission without getting up close, and when I'm close, your stuff's just devastating.
There's I want to say there's a Scotty that lets you bring your shields up if they're down.
That wouldn't have mattered. I didn't have very many shields. You took those out real fast.
Yeah.
But and I packed as many evades as I could on the thing because I did +3. So I rolled as many evade dice as I was going to roll. And I had re-rolls on the blanks. Like, I don't know. There was just an incredible amount of synergy with this build. I think it's pretty good, but...
I do too. I think it's solid. I'm kind of going, okay, if the Borg's at 60 points instead of 70, I think it's better. I lose feedback pulse at the very least. That goes a lot further for you.
That would have given me one more round.
Or if I have to take the reusable assimilation tubules, that adds some points. Because the cheap assimilation tubules helps a lot.
Well, and they're better.
They are. The way they're better.
They're way better. Yeah. Anywho, good game, David.
Yeah.
You did well.
I'm sorry it was Borg efficiency.
It's all right.
Yeah. Still, I never like missions to be clinical that way. I like showing off what the mission is. And
Well, this demonstrates exactly how the Voyager team had a hard time making this happen.
yes. Um hey, what we've seen of the new Voyager, I think the new Voyager in Delta Quadrant pack will be more successful at this because it gets a built-in ability um, based on being alone, like both a defensive and maybe even a repair ability.
Yeah.
I think there's potential in that. Um, I don't know. I, I I don't think it's hopeless. I think it's really tough right now. And I don't think he did anything wrong. I think it's just I think it's a tough setup.
I could have traded Vorik out. Maybe I could have given myself some extra shields or something from a crew. I don't know. I
Maybe.
was thinking about Valeris because she gives you a free evade, and Jordy makes most of your moves green. So
Yeah,
that was that was one of my thoughts when I was putting this together. But
that wouldn't be bad.
I can't remember where I bailed on her. Maybe she was too expensive.
Yeah.
Let me look her up quick.
I want to
Is she 3?
I want to think she's 2.
No, she's 3.
Uh
That's why. I was 1 point over. So,
okay.
yeah.
And like Laska's nice. I
Well, I figured if I took a hit, I'd be able to slowly, like maybe I could fly away from you for a round or two
yeah.
and heal my hull back up. But that, yeah. Well, and with Forrest and my speed and Jordy, I figured I could do a 6 in a bank and get out of range 2 and then heal for a turn or two and then come back at you when I was ready. But I was counting on my shields coming back too. So
Mm.
that kind of hurt. And one iteration of this, I had operations officer that was going to use evades to heal my shields back. Um, so I was going to be pretty hard to take down because I was going to come in and hit you and then fly away, leave my crew on you until I was all healed up again, and then come back and hit you again. Was my original thought, but
Yeah. I mean, you could put Strickler as the admiral instead of Forrest. You lose
well,
the
and I,
you lose the turn and the straight. You can only do the bank, but you also get an aux power removal, and you save a point. So
yeah,
I don't know. That's when you're tight on points. Those are at least considerations.
yeah.
Um,
Well, I probably should have done my hit and run tactic, but I went in. I was aggressive. I shouldn't have rolled so many attacks. I could have just because the rules didn't say anything about I had to disable your shields. It just
right.
said I had to come and beam my crew in.
Uh huh.
So I could have done that and avoided getting destroyed. But
Right, because you figure if you're beaming everybody over, your 6 personnel, you should
yeah,
roll 2 hits crits.
and then Admiral Forrest would keep it at a 4,
Yeah.
and then I just have to get back in and keep my ship alive long enough to. But yeah, there was no destroying you, not at range 2.
Right. And once you're once you take off, I can't catch you.
Right.
Like if you accomplish it, if you beam everybody off, I've got 1 turn to destroy you. That's it. So I don't know. I I think there's potential, but it's definitely the win odds are heavy Borg, and then they start creeping Federation if you can get your crew on and survive and get them off and survive, then they're in the Federation favor. And then once you start running, they're heavy Federation odds. I don't know. It's still it's a fight. It's Definitely a mission not even close to 50-50. Which is tough. I don't know. But again, it does feel decently thematic. That's still trade-off. Anyway, Tony, thank you. Appreciate it.
Problem. Until next time.
Yeah, until next time.